Hi everyone, this is Sakshi Bakshi and you're on the Akriti show, and I'm here with Dr. Praveen Jacob, a very famous gut health specialist, and I'm going to ask him a few questions which everyone wants to know about. So Dr. Praveen, welcome to the show.
Oh,
And I would just like you to introduce yourself first and then we'll get started.
yeah, I'm Dr. Praveen Jacob, a naturopathy doctor by profession, and we run 200-bedded naturopathy hospital in Karnataka, where majority of our patient consist of lifestyle-related disorders like obesity, diabetes, PCOD, and fatty liver, which is very common, and we, yeah, that's all.
Great. I think naturopathy is all that we are concerned about. So we're going to ask them some quick questions. So first question, because obviously we're talking about obesity in gynecology, is there such a thing as slow metabolism?
Yeah, definitely low metabolism has contributed to obesity. For instance, certain families, siblings, both the siblings consume same type dietary pattern, but one sibling likes to be obese, one is leaner. That means metabolic rate has a significant role. But the good thing is here that we can manipulate metabolic rate by physical activities, or the protein-rich diet improves the metabolic rate naturally, but not very significant. The major contributing factor to obesity, high carbohydrate diet.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Metabolism plays a role, but not as much as excess carbs in our diet.
Excess carbs plays a role.
Yeah.
And that comes me to the next question. What's the first lifestyle change that you would recommend anyone who's trying to lose weight?
Yeah, post-meal exercise.
Post-meal exercise.
Post-meal exercise. Just go for 10 minutes of, just raise your legs up and down for 10 minutes.
Okay.
It's called a soleus push-up.
Okay.
One of the major concern, the fuel is meant to mobilize our body. Fuel is like the major objective of fuel is to mobilize our body. So when you consume high carb diet and sit in a place for a longer time, that convert into fat.
Right.
So post meal exercise, 10-minute walking, or just push up. It's called a soleus push up.
Like if you're sitting and you can just
soleus push ups.
Okay.
It reduces 40% of blood glucose in 10 minutes.
Oh wow, that
Yeah.
is great. That is something very useful for all of us to do.
Okay.
And now coming towards the personal side, if you had a superpower, what would it be?
Okay, yeah, 1 minute. If you have a superpower,
Yes.
what would be? Yeah. If I have superpower, I will ban sugar.
Ban sugar.
Sugar,
Okay,
probably,
okay.
because that is such a great,
Right,
most
right,
harmful
yeah. Yeah.
molecule.
So yeah, I mean, I think I don't need to ask the debate between sugar or alcohol. Then I'm sure you would say sugar is the worst.
Yeah, sugar
enemy.
is worse than alcohol. Yeah.
Yes. And what is one health myth that you wish would disappear?
The fat and saturated fat and cholesterol can contribute to obesity and development of cardiovascular disease. The fast fat is I love to call human as the fattivorous.
Yes.
The best fuel for human being to reduce obesity, to control cholesterol, adding more fat to our diet.
So add more fat to
more
the
fat
diet
to
is
the
great.
diet.
Yes.
So that is there is a myth that cholesterol and fat can contribute to obesity. I
Right.
want to bust that myth.
Right. And right now there's so much talk about protein, right? There's protein in everything. Protein, you see protein biscuits, protein
Okay.
chips, you see protein coming up everywhere.
Okay.
Do you think there's something as overdoing protein also?
Yeah, you see, let's compare the nutritional profile of human breast milk. And basically, human is a mammal. All mammal produce milk. And for example, the cow milk or buffalo milk, the protein content is 4% in 100 ml. But one mystery, human breast milk contain less than 1% of protein. So and human breast milk is very rich in fat. That means we don't require much protein. What is the reason? All other animals survive by movement. We survive by intelligence. And muscles are made up of protein, brain is made up of fat. So human require more fat in our diet, it's not the protein.
More fat in
More
the
fat
diet.
in the diet, yeah.
So there is something.
Because our
yeah.
intelligence and brain is made up of fat and cholesterol.
So if you had to recommend, say, a normal person who is having maybe around say an 1800 calorie diet or whatever, so what percentage would be fat? What percentage should be
See,
protein?
like let's compare the nutritional profile of human breast milk. Human breast milk consists of 60% fat 30 percentage of carbs and 10 percentage of protein. Same diet I recommend for adults as
Oh,
well.
10% protein only.
60 30 10 is the pattern. 60 percentage of fat, 30 percentage of carbs and 10 percentage of protein. I found remarkable improvement of my patient in all the aspects of their, in terms of their weight loss, in terms of their cholesterol improvement.
Right.
When I modified their diet to this particular pattern, 60 30 10.
60, 30, 10.
10, yes.
And so when you talk about protein, I guess in gram terms, you will
It could be, 10 gram could be 200 calories, 10 percentage of total calories from that,
That's it.
approximately 200 gram, maybe roughly 50 to 60 gram of protein per
protein
day.
is enough.
Per day,
Per day.
Yes,
Right.
yes.
So very interesting to know. And I mean, obviously, there's so much talk about currently. A lot of people are taking so many supplements now. There's a lot of talk about magnesium. And would you recommend taking magnesium or any other supplements that you think is
Yes,
something
yes.
to
I
take?
strongly recommend one supplement, vitamin D. Vitamin D, because we are deprived of vitamin D because we don't expose to sunlight, always in office, and we spend our time in cars. That's why vitamin D is very important. Even magnesium supplement also can be taken for long run without any negative effects, side effects.
Great.
Yeah.
And obviously we're at a conference where we're talking about obesity in gynecology.
Uh-huh.
And what would you recommend, for someone trying to conceive, or what kind of diet would you recommend them?
Yeah.
That would be very helpful or beneficial to them.
Yeah, see, one of the contradiction of obesity is that the male obese individual produce female hormone. Female with obesity produce male hormone. That's a major reason for infertility.
So that you're saying
Yeah, male with obesity produce female hormone,
hormones, right?
and female with obesity produce male hormones. That's why the fertility rate is at what?
So and how can they correct that? How
Yeah,
can
that's what. See, 99% of infertility, only one contributing factor, overweight. Reduce 10% of body weight, which improves 100% success rate of infertility, even IVF therapy as well.
Great,
Yeah.
great.
Yes,
And what is, what kind of medical advancement, or you say in your practice also, is something that you would like to see in the coming next 10 years?
In terms of controlling lifestyle,
Could be,
what-
yes, controlling lifestyle also. What medical development or advancement you're excited about?
I don't feel maybe because most of the lifestyle related disorder, as name suggests, related to your food habits, and medical advance may not able to address this issue until unless you make a significant lifestyle
Lifestyle
modifications.
change.
Yeah, that's what you require.
Yes.
But maybe rest of the disease, cancer. I hope that in another 10 years we may be having a effective medicines to cure cancer.
Cancer.
Even HIV, the success rate is very heavy now. But I don't think so. Even after 100 years, one can invent medicine for diabetes, because diabetes is related to your
Yeah.
food habits. So devices cannot fix this issue.
Okay.
Yeah.
But what do you think about, right now, obviously the current hot terms is Ozempic, Mounjaro, all these GIP, GLP inhibitors. Would you
Yeah.
recommend someone for, obviously diabetes,
Yeah,
but someone else?
we need to understand the the criteria to define obesity. For example, the body mass index above 30 is called as obesity, class 1 obesity, above 35 class 2 obesity, above 40 morbid obesity. So if someone obesity with a body mass index above 40, I recommend Mounjaro.
Okay.
If they have below 40, between 30 to 35, I recommend lifestyle
Lifestyle
modifications.
changes. Okay.
Yeah.
And then of course, last that you're obviously an expert in naturopathy, and what kind of naturopathy recommendations would you have for someone with obesity, and then secondly, someone who's trying to conceive?
Yeah, my simple advice: dietary modification. Reduce the carbohydrate intake, for example, and try to add the major issue in India. It's like a paradox. Indians don't to have lowest cholesterol across the globe, but highest number of cardiovascular patients. So the root cause of obesity and cardiovascular disease, or excess triglyceride, fatty liver, which are all related to insulin resistance. And how to address the insulin resistance? Cut back on carbohydrate. So currently, typical Indian consume 80% of the calories from carbohydrate. Reduce it to 40%.
Right.
Yeah. So typically we consume 10 to 15% of calories from fat. increase fat calories to 45 to 50.
45.
This simple modification can help to fix these issues.
No, great insights from Dr. Praveen. And now we come to our final segment where we are, of course, going to ask you to what is your opinion on some of these hottest terms that right now. So you could just tell me, take it or trash it. Okay?
Okay.
So let's just get started. Intermittent fasting for PCOS. Take it or trash it?
Take it.
Take it. Gluten-free diet for fertility.
Trash it.
Trash it. And NAD plus supplements for. So thank you, Dr. Praveen. Now we're coming to our final segment where we're going to ask you to what is your opinion on some of the hottest trends and products right now. So I'm just going to ask you, take it or trash it.
Okay.
And you give me your answer. Yeah. So let's start. Ashwagandha while trying to conceive.
Trash it.
Trash it. Intermittent fasting for PCOS.
Take it.
Take it. Gluten-free diet for fertility.
Trash it.
Apple cider vinegar for PCOS.
Take it.
Take it. Fertility tea for pregnancy.
Trash it.
Protein powder for women.
That's maybe it depends on their dietary.
Right. Okay.
If they are vegetarian, definitely they
Take
require.
it.
So I cannot say trash it.
Trash it
Yeah.
also.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
And continuous glucose monitors for healthy adults.
Trash it.
Trash it. Gut microbiome tests.
Trash it.
Trash it. Probiotics for general health.
Trash it.
Trash it.
Yeah.
Very interesting. And omega-3 supplements.
Take it.
Take it. Okay. And magnesium glycinate.
Take it.
Take it. Blue light glasses.
I'm not expecting that.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Air fryers.
Air fryers also. I don't feel very health benefits on air fryers. Yeah, trash it. You can say trash it.
Trash it.
Yeah.
Okay. And ghee in pregnancy.
Take it.
Take it. And avocados for fertility.
Avocados are it's a healthy food, healthy fat, but I don't think so. It can boost your pregnancy. Yeah.
Got it.
Yes.
Ayurvedic PCOS or PMOS jams.
Trash it.
Trash it. Okay. And last but not the least. Sorry, 1 second. Infrared sauna for fertility.
Trash it.
Trash it. Yes, great. Thank you so much, Dr. Praveen. This was a wonderful take on everything that we've spoken about on naturopathy, nutrition, diet, obesity, and fertility. So thank you so much for being
Thank
here.
you very much. Thank you. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.